The Woodward Dream Cruise is a beloved Metro Detroit tradition, drawing car enthusiasts and families from across the region to celebrate classic cars and automotive culture. But kicking off the excitement is a beloved event in Keego Harbor. Gino's Pizzeria and Restaurant will host its 28th annual pre-Dream Cruise Classic Car Show on Monday, August 11th. Starting at 5 p.m. and running until dark, this fan-favorite event features vintage cars, delicious food, live music, and a festive atmosphere that brings the entire community together year after year. And here to tell us more is the man himself, Gino Santia, joined by Joan Walsh, who is assisting with the event. Hi to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning to both of you. Glad to have you with us to talk about this great event. Gino, I'm going to start with you. This is the 28th year of your classic car show. How did this tradition originally get started, and what's inspired you to keep it going all these years?
Well, it started with the Woodward Cruise itself. The cruise started a couple years before we started ours, and it just happened to fall in on the same time as one of my class reunions. And I thought, what a great weekend that would be to have my high school class reunion in conjunction with a cruise. So we decided to have one of our own here at the restaurant because everybody's going to be here anyhow for the reunion. So we started it 28 years ago, and it's been going on every year.
And it's such a fun event. I was out at the Pre-Dream Cruise last year. It was amazing to see all of these fantastic cars and to see everybody enjoying themselves. Joan, what would you say makes this, what would you say makes this event such a staple in Keego Harbor and Greater West Bloomfield with the Dream Cruise community?
Well, first of all, everybody loves the classic cars, so they love to come. We get about 200 cars in the parking lot. Which way should I go here?
260, actually.
Yeah, and what's nice about the event is if you want to run into all the people you grew up with and everybody from Keego Harbor, we're a small town. We've got about, I think, 3,500 residents, and obviously we don't have that many people show up, but all the people that you want to see will be here, and you run into people you haven't seen for years, and every year it's just a blast. It brings the community together, and it's just a lot of fun.
It absolutely is a lot of fun. Gino, what can attendees expect at this year's show in terms of the food and the car variety? And is there anything new or expanded from the previous year's events?
Well, we pretty much repeat everything we've done in years past. We'll have a food tent outside. We'll be serving some hot dogs or hamburgers and refreshments out underneath the tent. And of course, our restaurant will be open for ordering too, as well as our patio. And we try to separate the normal cars from the classics, so you can walk around in the back parking lot and just see all classic cars. And I remember you said something about starting at 5. If you came at 5 o'clock, you're going to have a hard time finding a parking spot. They start coming in sometimes at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they start lining up.
Wow. I mean, that just shows how popular this event is and the excitement all throughout the Greater West Bloomfield community. For those just joining us, I'm talking with Gino Santia and Joan Walsh, who are talking about the 28th annual Pre-Dream Cruise Classic Car Show leading up to the Woodward Dream Cruise. That is going to be taking place on Monday, August 11th. Now, Gino, roughly how many cars do you think are going to be at this year's event?
Well, we never know for sure I was going to show up, but it's never less than 200 unless it rains. But last year was our biggest year, and we had around 260 cars show up. One other thing we do, we give trophies to, we have a disc jockey out in the parking lot playing oldies music kind of thing, cruise music, stuff like that, Mustang Sally and those other kinds of songs. And some of the trophies we have, I have back behind me, like, for example, one of the prizes is for Gino's favorite. Then we have the best of show, best paint job, the one you'd most likely want to take to a drive-in theater. So these guys really look forward to these trophies and stuff, as well as we got little dash plaques. These guys that drive the classic cars, they're collection guys. They like stuff, so they leave our place with a little plaque that they can attach to their dashboard or somewhere in their garage. And we've got one every year. We've had one how many years now, Joan?
About 16.
Yeah, we've done about 16 years with the dash plaques. They kind of look like this.
Yeah.
And they're magnetic, and they just stick right on their dashboard.
Man, those seem like some of the best awards you could possibly get. Now, Joan, with an event like this that is so popular and keeps getting more popular every year, what do you think keeps bringing people back to this event year after year? And how do you think this event keeps everything fresh and exciting for the new generations?
Well, I think one of the things is we have a different theme for the cars every year. And so I think that adds some excitement. We have all of the marketing matches, the posters that go up in the restaurant. The top of the trophies has the same artwork. The dash plates has the same artwork. So we have a cohesive theme every year. There's been several years when we've managed to, ahead of time, get special cars here that have been featured on the shirt. A couple years ago, we did the Volkswagen van, the bus, and we got a guy from Waterford that does those, and he brought several of them to the event. One year we had a Woody, and there was a very nice gentleman that brought his absolutely gorgeous car, and it was featured on the T-shirt.
The Camaro Club.
Yeah, and the Camaro Club. So I think, it's just something everybody looks forward to. It's different every year because of the different theme of the cars. We have a judge that goes around and he judges the cars. And how we pick the cars is the judge and I will usually go through what we've done in the past, and then we present Gino with a few ideas, and then he really has the final say-so of what goes on the shirt and all the marketing. So, but we try to switch it up and do something different every year. We change the shirt colors, we change the cars, and try to just, so everybody's collection is very different and a lot of fun when you look at it all.
This year we have the Roadrunner. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's
1970 Plymouth Roadrunner is on the shirt this year.
Awesome. Love to see the designs and love to hear about all this excitement for this amazing event. Gino, last question before we wrap things up. What does it mean to you personally to host this event every year at your restaurant, and how does it tie into your role with the community?
Well, like Joan said, it's a community event, and we get people from everywhere, and they look forward to coming here. And I think our city and on their website even puts it as an event in Keego Harbor. So it's been something that everybody looks forward to around here. And I feel honored to be able to do it, and I think it's a great night, great day, great night for everybody to come out and just enjoy it, seeing everybody and looking at the cars and walking around and talking. It's just a fun day. It really is.
You said it, Gino. August 11th is the date to stop by Gino's Pizzeria to see all of these amazing cars in the lead up to the Woodward Dream Cruise. Gino, Joan, thank you both so much for joining us today here on the Splash Live.
Thank you very much. See you Monday.